may lose their job. And they think that jobs argument. Trade destroys jobs in industries that compete with imports. And economist response is like that. Total unemployment doesn't rise as imports rise because job losses from imports are offset by job gains in export industries. For example, one country imports clothes from another and export technologies to the world. And that means if this country imports clothes from other countries, their textile employers lose their jobs, but they can work in technology.
On that argument, we can see the chart of import and unemployment from 1961 to 2010. On that three decades, people might say as import goes up, the unemployment also rising. But on these 2 decades, imports are going like rocket, but unemployment is lowering because they are not connected. But for example, after the artificial intelligence, most people thought that many developers or editors or video makers can lose their job because of AI. But after the AI, the increasing in production for the edits, they get many tools and many advantages. So the import of goods and unemployment mostly are not connected. They are not the same.
In summary, we can confidently say that a country will export a good if the world price of the good is higher than the domestic price without trade. Trade raises producer surplus, reduces consumer surplus, and rises total surplus. And we can see that despite the international trade reduces consumer surplus, it rises total surplus. And second thing is, a country will import a good if the world price is lower than the domestic price without trade. Trade lowers producer surplus but raises consumer surplus and total surplus. And we can see the benefit rather than losses there too. And next thing is a tariff. A tariff benefits producers and generates revenue for the government, but the losses to consumers exceed these gains.
In a summary, common arguments for restricting trade include mostly protecting jobs, defending national security, helping infant industries, preventing unfair competition, and responding to foreign trade restrictions. And some of these arguments have merit in some cases, but economists believe free trade is usually better policy for all. So after all, we thought the Asylden and Islam cannot be agree with each other, so Asylden find himself for new partner.
No, we have a new contract. Working with you is more enjoyable.
So after all, for the tackle this problem, you should be 6, 7.